Hello and welcome again to Not Fake News. We have a story here that's going to blow your mind away. You're not going to believe this. It's happening. Let me just... Okay, sorry about that. Here we are. Shock video. American city has been taken over by radical Muslims. Trump was right. An American city, folks. When Trump warned us about radical Islam, liberals shrugged him off as being labeled as a racist. However, now there is proof that things are much worse than we actually thought. The town of Dearborn, Michigan is no longer a proud American city, but one overrun with Islamic buildings, churches, and stores. Walking through the streets, you think you were in Middle East rather than an American city.
Most people don't even know this. You go into places like Dearborn, Michigan, you don't feel like you're in America anymore.
Right now we're heading towards the east side of Dearborn. You'll see the culture shift where you won't feel that you're in the United States any longer.
How long have you lived in Dearborn?
All my life.
Seriously, what happened to all the American businesses right here?
They come in by the strip mall. They move the previous owners out. They increase the rent dramatically. They force
them out.
They force people out.
And then they put similar
businesses.
but with a Arabic tone.
Yes.
You think a lot of people here voted for Obama?
Of course they did.
Yeah. Why? Why do you think they voted for Obama?
The entitlements, all the health care. Some of these guys come in and have up to 4 wives. When they file for the bridge cards, the EBT cards, they are bringing the others.
Did you hear what he said? He goes, some of these guys come in here with 4 wives, and then they all sign up for welfare. That's why they're living, you'll hear, they're living in mansions and driving Range Rovers worth $100,000, $70,000.
Already as extended family members. When we're going grocery shopping, you see these young Arab ladies, girls, with their kids, getting on Range Rovers, using their EBT bridge cards to pay for the groceries. I'm actually in the medical equipment business.
That's
so
food
sometimes when they come
stamps.
in my office, they're in designer clothes, carrying product purses, pulling out their Medicaid cards for their health care. And knowing the addresses and knowing where they live, I don't understand how they're getting welfare assistance, driving $60,000, $70,000 vehicles and living in $250,000, $350,000 homes.
Immigrants from the Middle East represent the fastest growing immigrant demographic in the United States. And over the past 3 years, the Obama administration has taken in more immigrants from the Middle East than Mexico and Central America combined. And it's about to get worse. 7 million Syrians have applied to come here to the United States as refugees. Imagine the strain on the welfare system. Today, 36% of Americans claim to earn less than $30,000 per year. But in the Muslim community, it's up to 45%. 5 or 6 years ago, was it anything close to where it is right now?
Absolutely not. The population's probably doubled in this area in Dearborn Heights as far as the Middle Eastern population.
Over the last 5 or 6 years?
5 or 6 years. You see more radicalization.
Yeah.
Arabs moving in.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
She can't talk
Like
to
they're
him.
coming here, but they
She'll
want,
get beaten
they
if
don't
she
want to
talks
mix
to
in
him.
with Americans.
Right, they're not mixing in. They're not learning the language.
Reuter Street? Do you know where Reuter Street is? You don't know where Reuter Street is? Thank you.
They're not really becoming Americanized. In the high school where you have a large Muslim population, they have to serve halal food. The non-Muslim, it's actually two menus, one for the non-Muslims and one for the Muslims.
So now, what's the impact on that? Is that
That's an increased cost to the school systems.
Yeah, you have to have double the amount of
you
food.
never see American flags?
Never.
Never. Why is it that the Muslim community is not blending in with the rest of American society?
Because this is what they are being told in mosques across the United States, Dennis. And part of what they're teaching them in the mosque is do not assimilate with the Americans. They are your enemies.
One of the things that bothered me is that as I traveled through one street after the next, and I'm talking about many streets, I did not see homes with an American flag waving outside. Is there any chance we have that Muslims will turn around and start to blend in?
No, there is no chance. We are seeing a reverse, actually, instead of them blending in, instead of assimilation.
If you were to take somebody, like an old neighbor who used to live in Dearborn but moved away, and you were to drop them back into Dearborn, would they know where they were?
Not really. It's completely remade.
All right. So, what do you think the deal with that is?
The flag?
Yeah.
They've been here a long time. That's a statement too.
That flag makes a statement?
Yeah.
What is the statement?
That's an American.
Yeah.
This is America. Wow. No.
Anyway.
Hi, Milo. Sorry what happened to you. I'm sorry that you have to wear a bulletproof vest. What the hell? What the hell? Dude, wear something over that. You look weird. That's not cool. Anyway, I'm sorry that happened to him. Anyway, alright. Gotta get back to this. This is what Trump was trying to tell the American people, but the liberals refuse to listen. They preach acceptance and tolerance, unaware that our country is being overrun. This is beyond overstepping their bounds. These Muslim people have absolutely taken over the city. Americans no longer own the place. Obama pushed refugees into this country, and this is the result. They have to go somewhere, and they often stick together. Then they open up businesses that only cater to each other, abandon English because they speak other languages, and drive anyone expecting American culture straight out. Many of these refugees on welfare are taking advantage of the American people. We put them in nice houses and buy their meals. We the people, are paying for them to steal our country. This is why we didn't want them in our country, but Obama didn't listen. No, of course not. He didn't care about what the American people would want or what would be best for us. Instead, he ignored our very valid concerns and threw the doors wide open to America. So, not only are we struggling with lack of jobs, inadequate health care, stunted businesses, and increasing homelessness, but we now have to deal with the illegals and refugees. This is heinous and shouldn't be happening. Our identity as a country is being threatened. Besides, this is exactly what the terrorists said would happen and what they want to happen. They have stated that they would defeat America not with weapons, but by outbreeding us and taking over the country from within. It's already happening. In Dearborn is the proof of that. The Muslim people want to take over America and put us under Sharia law. This is no secret. The American people need to start listening to Donald Trump, because we are now in danger of losing our own country. What do you think about the current circumstances in Dearborn? Comment below. And please share this with your friends on Facebook and Twitter immediately. You need to get the word out. And Dearborn is in Michigan, okay? Pretty sure. I'm going to go to the top and just double check that. I'm not. I believe it's in Michigan. Yeah, town of Dearborn, Michigan, is no longer proud American city. Okay. Now, if you're thinking, oh, they seemed peaceful, look at them. They were kind of peaceful looking. Well, I'm going to show you something right now. This, whoops. What you're about to see here is a Muslim guy talking to his American girlfriend. Talking to his American girlfriend, and he smacks her. But wait, it's not just that bad, and it's because of the way she was dressed. Okay, and he has his Muslim friends around too. Now you're going to notice that his friend kicks her in the face twice after he hits her. And it's not a kick to the face like with the tip of his shoe. He stomps on her with his big, fat, 300-pound body, like stomping with the bottom of the foot. And it's not cool. It's really not cool. I hope these people are being arrested. This is not in America, so you know. It's somewhere else. But like I said, everything that's happening all around Europe is going to come here if we let it. Okay? And not just once. He hit her several times in the face until she fell to the ground. Not satisfied with that, with knocking the woman out, another Muslim friend, another Muslim man, came in to kick her in the face. And like I said, it wasn't a kick. He stomped her face twice, which is really deadly. It's absolutely sickening. They want to kill us. This is what they do to their women if they're caught not covering their hair or skin. This poor woman was attacked simply because she is not a Muslim and does not conform to their ideas on how to dress. She has no obligation to surrender to their culture, yet they still feel entitled to attack her over it. The message to the other woman is clear. If you don't obey Muslim men, you'll be hurt. You know what else is shocking? No one stepped in to defend this woman. I know, I was thinking that too. I'm like, if I was there, I would not just stand there and let that happen. Are those more Muslim men in the background, or are they just too scared to aid the Dutch woman? Ever since the refugees migrated to the other countries to seek a safe space, they have made those in those nations unsafe for some reason. Liberals choose to ignore this. They whine and cry and make signs and say, let them in, ignoring or uncaring of the fact that these refugees in America and other countries have inflicted horrible violence and crimes against innocent people. We're talking rape and everything. Sweden used to be beautiful. Now it's the rape capital of the world. Muslims believe themselves to be superior, and that it is justified for them to attack women. It is also justified to lie and kill any non-Muslim, or even rape and kill and behead any non-Muslim. I know I'm adding things, but I'm right. Countries have been seeing increasing in theft, physical abuse, rape, murder, and violent riots in the street. Sweden, once a peaceful country, now looks like a third world country. The refugees are turning it into a place that looks like home. Rather than admit that there is a problem with the Muslim people, the liberals would rather keep their precious pride and refuse to admit they're right. Meanwhile, people around the world are suffering because of their sympathies towards the refugees. I made a video, you might want to watch it, of a so-called refugee just grabbing a woman in a bad spot, you know what I mean? And then she turns around, she has her kids in her hand, and she turns around and she says to him, what the hell are you doing? And he looked at her like, how dare you say anything about what I just did to you? Like, he just grabbed her. and he punches her in the face and then spits on all of them. Okay? But Sweden's fine. Trump was wrong about Sweden. Sweden's just perfectly fine. Enough is enough. The American people don't want these refugees in our country. We do not want our women to be attacked or raped or worse for their clothes that they choose to wear. America is a free country, and it cannot exist under Sharia law. Their code of law is disgusting, and the liberals are hypocrites for supporting it. A culture that hates women like this. The very same people liberals vow to protect. Comment below. Let us know what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, and make sure you share this on Facebook, Twitter, and get it out there. Okay? Get it out there. It's important. And once again, if you like what we're doing here at Not Fake News, support us by liking the video. It's very important, and it means a lot to me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time at your real news source, Not Fake News.